10 of the smartest animals on Earth. I am sure you believe that humans are the smartest of all species. Well, think again. The animal kingdom is filled with intelligent beings that can give us humans a run for our money if we give them a chance. Would you like to see and hear about a few of the smartest animals who are not Homo sapiens? Subscribe and hit that bell icon so you don't miss out on our latest videos. You curious? Discover more, know more. Number 1. Raccoons. When you think of a raccoon, you generally picture a mischievous and slightly annoying animal. You would be surprised to know that raccoons, though naughty, are extremely smart. With an average of 438 million neurons in their small-sized heads, they rank high on the intelligence scale for mammals. In a series of experiments, it was found that raccoons would use any situation to advance their intelligence. One such experiment by scientists was designing trash can lids that prevented raccoons from getting inside them. The raccoons were persistent and searched for ways to open the lid, and sure enough, after several tries, the clever raccoons managed to figure out the mechanism to open the trash can and get inside. In another instance, raccoons had successfully learned how to pick a lock. Wouldn't a raccoon be a good assistant for a burglar? Moreover, their excellent memory and ability to store information from new experiences, as well as their recall for completing tasks, have made them good candidates for domestication. In fact, they have been able to learn skills that an average human toddler possesses. One owner was even able to teach his raccoon how to ride a bike, clap, dance, and ring a bell. No mean feat, don't you think? Number 2. Octopi. The veined octopi are considered one of the smartest animals on Earth. This is not only because of their ability to plan forward, but also because they can use tools to perform tasks, a skill believed to be the speciality of only humans thus far. This intelligent invertebrate exemplifies advanced cognitive evolution in animals, and is also gaining popularity for its nautilus intelligence. Scientists have found that these tentacled creatures are true prison breakers of the seas. They possess skills to open the lids of screw-top jars, the ability to compress their bulky bodies and escape through small holes, as well as climb out of aquarium tanks. Moreover, they can navigate their way through mazes, solve problems quickly, and even remember solutions for a short while. Next time you are in a jam, you know who to call, don't you? Interestingly, one notorious octopus was known to throw rocks at the aquarium glass and spray water on overhead lamps with the intent to short-circuit the lights, which scientists believe the octopus found too bright and hence irritating. Great way to get someone's attention. Number 3. Bees. Bees are classically known for their swarm intelligence. One bee may not be considered smart, but a hive of bees definitely is. This is because at any given time there are up to 50,000 bee workers working together in a single colony, making democratic decisions. They collect information and share their findings, ultimately voting on what would serve to be the best solution for them, like for instance when looking for a new nest. Often a hive gets overcrowded and the bee colonies are told to look for a new home. If there is a disagreement on where the next hive should be built, bees solve the argument through a dance-off. Each scout deployed to find the hive performs a waggle dance for others in order to convince them of its decision. The more exuberant the dance, the happier the scout is with the place it has chosen. The remainder of the bee colony then flies to the nest they like the most and join in the dance until one potential hive gets the best vote. If only our politicians would enjoy such harmonious and democratic decision-making, we would all be in a better place, don't you think? Number 4. Chickens. I tell you how I feel, but I'm a chicken. How often have we accused someone of having the brain of a chicken when he or she acts cowardly? Although the chicken might have earned a bad reputation for being a wimp, these birds are actually quite smart. They are best known for differentiating certain shapes and colours. In fact, chickens have been trained to pick out one of the 4 shapes: circle, square, triangle and rectangle. In one such study, the chickens could always pick the shape they were trained to choose, no matter how they were placed. However, when that particular shape was removed, the chickens refused to pick at any other shape, indicating their recognition of what was missing. Moreover, their smartness is also seen in their ability to be self-aware. One such instance is their self-control to ensure they get rewarded with better food. Most studies show that chickens are as intelligent as chimpanzees, elephants, dolphins, and even humans. Not so chicken now. Number 5. Pigeons. Pigeon is another bird that you have always believed to be really dumb. Yes, they do have a funny walk and eyes with no focus, but in reality they are not as bird-brained as you would think. Pigeons are considered to be one of the most intelligent birds on Earth and can carry out tasks that are thought to be the domain of only humans and primates. One German study determined that pigeons can memorize and even differentiate between images. They are also able to recognize all the 26 letters in the alphabet. In another experiment conducted by Navy researchers, it was found that pigeons can be trained to save human lives at sea. For this, pigeons were successfully trained to identify red or yellow life jackets floating in the water. Surprisingly, the pigeons were not only found to be more reliable than humans, but are often quicker to detect survivors from wrecked boats. Pigeons can see colour much like we humans do. However, unlike humans, they are able to see the colour ultraviolet, which is why they are so well adapted to life-saving. To add to that, we have all heard of pigeons taking letters and messages from one place to another and still returning home despite travelling for miles. How do they perform this amazing feat? A study carried out by Oxford University concluded that pigeons use roads to navigate, often even changing direction at junction. Another theory claims pigeons navigate using Earth's magnetic field, recognizing landmarks, the position of the sun, and even low-frequency seismic waves. Has the pigeon risen in your eyes now? It is quite special, isn't it? Number 6. Porsche spiders. I'm sure you are thinking, Porsche spiders? Never heard of them, don't want to know anything about them either. A case of arachnophobia, perhaps? Well, for now, let's just concentrate on why this genius of spiders is said to be so intelligent. They are native to Southeast Asia, some parts of Africa, and northeastern Australia. What is amazing about them is their hunting tactics. They use trial and error to hunt their prey. If one technique does not work, they will modify their hunting strategy. They will learn from the situation at hand and keep on going until they are successful, which clearly indicates their problem-solving abilities. This skill of using intelligence to hunt down prey has given them the name eight-legged cats. Much like our human stakeouts, Porsche spiders will spend time stalking their prey. They stay perched on their web and move slowly to avoid causing reverberations that might alert the prey. Without exaggeration then, this tiny creature asserts itself as a deadly assassin, capable of taking on prey bigger than itself, while also carefully plotting the way to do it. Maybe we can learn a little about strategy from Porsche spiders. Number 7. Ravens. When you hear raven, what comes to your mind first? Ghosts, haunted houses, cemeteries, am I right? Even though the raven is associated with darkness, it is actually one of the world's smartest birds. Intelligent, resourceful, and able to multitask. Researchers believe that ravens use logic to understand their surroundings, a trait that often triumphs that of the great apes. They have also been able to successfully complete a series of complex tasks to get to food that they desire, without any help from those conducting the experiment. In fact, the raven's intelligence is often compared to that of dolphins and chimpanzees. During the studies carried out with raven, it was seen that they could solve problems, remember human treatment towards them, and also plan for the future, a habit that we humans are known for. Moreover, ravens have a sophisticated mind with the ability to infer what other animals might be thinking. Clever and perceptive, a good combination. Number 8. Bonobos. The bonobo, related to the common chimpanzee, is known as the pygmy chimpanzee and also famously intelligent. This primate is unique to Congo. They share 98.4% of their genetic makeup with humans. Isn't it unfortunate then that today bonobos are in the list of endangered species? Bonobos are sociable creatures and live in a matriarchal society. Although, like all apes, they can read symbols and use sign language, they have outperformed their chimpanzee cousins in intelligence tests. In a research experiment, a bonobo by the name of Kanzi was taught to communicate with lexigrams on a keyboard. Soon after, that ape showed his intelligence clearly when he taught himself some basic sign language just by watching videos of Coco the gorilla. Furthermore, Kanzi is able to cook his own food and has managed to outperform a human toddler using a study of cognitive ability when he was only 8 years old. Quite amazing. Number 9. Goats. Do not ever underestimate a goat. It is not as stupid as you think or as naive as it looks. Goats are not just cute and funny, but also surprisingly intelligent and inquisitive. They have a constant desire to explore everything unfamiliar. They are also able to communicate and spread news by bleating. Goats are able to survive anywhere because of their intelligence, which contributes to their adaptability. Their sharp minds and acute senses have helped them survive in mountainous regions where food is sparse and predators a constant threat. They can learn complex tasks, they have a good recall and are able to manipulate objects easily. They are exceptionally good at opening gates and reaching hard-to-access food. They not only learn to complete the tasks quickly, but also remember the tricks learned. Goats are not only clever, but also capable of building emotional relationships with humans. Is your next pet going to be a goat? Number 10. Cows. Cows may seem like gentle, non-controversial animals, happy to chew their cud and give milk, but in reality, they are actually quite complex. Also, the term silly cow is actually completely off target. Cows have a rich emotional life and can experience fear, anxiety, joy, just like us. They have excellent memories and again, like humans, are able to develop their own social circles. They are friendly with cows that are nice and treat them well and avoid those who don't. Clearly, just like us, they have strong friendships and can also hold on to grudges. Cows are also self-aware and choose to improve their learning techniques while performing tasks. This was seen in an experiment where cows were rewarded for improving at a task. Their excitement at receiving a treat for good performance outdid their joy when given a treat without any work. Maybe humans should learn a thing or two from the cows. Cows are able to respond to their names, express different sounds or moos for different emotions like fear, disbelief, anger, hunger or distress, and also enjoy music. No wonder that all dairy farms have music playing when milking cows. I wonder if the milk tastes sweeter if the cow is happier. We hope that you enjoyed this video while learning about animals that are as smart or perhaps even smarter than humans in some ways. Which of these facts did you already know? Tell us in the comments below. Before you go, subscribe to YouCurious and keep watching for more interesting videos just like this.